I'm Kenzie McLean. This is my speech, and then these are my note cards. And this is my audience. Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be asking you the essential question of how many of you enjoy watching professional sports. I'm sure many of the people in this room watch pro sports on a daily or weekly basis. Watching professional sports can be both incredibly enjoyable and a great way to show support for your favorite team or athletes. I'm a track and field runner in high school, so I'm very familiar with sports and athletes of all ages. I watch professional sports, high school sports, even sometimes like middle school and elementary. I watch sports a lot, whether it's track, soccer, volleyball, kind of a lot of different sports. Female athletes are underpaid compared to their male counterparts in professional sports, which can be eradicated by implementing equal pay laws. Male and female athletes train the same amount of hours. According to the Montenegrin Journal of Sports Science and Medicine, both male and female professional athletes train an average of 5 to 8 hours per day and over 40 hours per week. If men and women are training the same amount of hours, why are they being paid differently? Doesn't seem very fair. Athletes of all genders train the same amount of time each day, week, month, and year. Now that we know how training time shouldn't affect their pay, gender payment, let's dive into another reason why women are paid less than men in professional sports. An additional reason women are paid less in pro broadcasted sports is media coverage. This has been a widely researched thing by a lot of different medical journals. According to the sportsdisplay.com, women are paid less than men because their games and performances are less watched on television, affecting the amount of revenue they bring in. So a lot of women's sports basically are getting a lot less money than men's sports. So men's sports are more broadcasted, so they can get in more money than the women's sports. Women's sports are still on the rise and gaining more popularity throughout time, and eventually they'll be as popular as men's sports. Being equally paid is a fundamental human right, and women should be able to be paid the same amount as men. A lot of times there's single mothers who have children, and they also need to be paid enough so they can support their families. If women were able to make as much as men in professional sports, they would be able to bring in more money than they currently are, which would be the same money as men. Both males and females train the same amount of hours. Okay, sorry. People like you and me should be pushing for both men and women to be paid the same amount in professional sports. It's unfair that men are paid more than women, and in the end, it's all about effort, dedication, and passion, which both men and women have, and we all need to demand for the pay gap to finally be closed so that the dispute between men and women can finally be settled. Thank you for listening.